Today I am teaching the science subject. So, first of all, we have to think about the nature. First, we are observing so many things. What we are observing in the nature? First, you have to say some names of what you are observing in the nature. Say, beta, daily in our daily life, we are observing so many trees, stones, buildings, cars, benches, TV, fan, so many things we are observing, no? So, what is this? This is the duster. What is this? This is the chalk. So, what is this? These all are things. So, what is this? This is the book. This is the book. So many things are there in our in your home also. So many things are there. Tables, fans, TV. So many things are there. So these all are many things. We are human beings. We are observing plants, animals. In the sky, we are observing early morning sun. At night, we are observing the moon, stars. So many things are there. So, some differentiation is there. Things, so many things are there. So, we are human beings, plants and animals. So, these are the different from the tables, benches, buses, sun, moon. So, slight differentiation is there. So, what is the differentiation means? You have to think as the plants, animals, human beings. These all are living things. So we all are living things. And these benches, chalk piece, so duster, fan, tables, TVs, these all are non-living things. So as well as the tables, chalk pieces, these all are human-made things also. So today we are discussing about living and non-living things too. Our first lesson name living and non-living things. So our lesson name living and non-living things. Non-living things. So in our daily life we are seeing so many things. Yes or no? So you have to observe the nature. You have to observe how many things are there in your home. What is this? You are in your home, bench are there, TV are there. Who made this? Some persons made this. So these all are human made things. So first of all we have to observing. We have to differentiate how many things are there. First, living things. Living things. What are the living things? Human made things. What are the human made things? Human made things. So you have to observe the differentiation about the living things, human made things, natural things. Natural things. How can we get the natural things? What are the natural things? Think beta. Natural things. So next, non-living things. Non-living things. So first you have to think about the living things, human made things, natural things and non-living things. So you have to think about that what are the living things, what are the human made things, what are the natural things, what are the non-living things. So first we are discussing about the living things. So first of all, human beings, plants, animals, these all are the living things. Why? Because they need food, they can grow, they can breathe, they can reproduce, they can need food, they can breathe, they can grow, they can feel, they can reproduce. These all are doing the only living things only. So for example, what is this? Human made things means, living things means, what is this? Human beings. Human beings. Human beings and plants and animals. These all are living things. So human made things. Human made means humans. Oh, we only made that particular things. What is this? Benches. So many examples are there. TV, television. TV means television. Fan, buses. So many things. We humans only made these things. So these all are human made things. Natural things. Natural things means nature only will give these things. clouds. These all are natural things. Nature will give these all things. And water. Water also nature only given, no? So water. So next, non-living things. Non-living things means what? The human-made things and natural things. These all are called non-living things. Why? Because they don't want food. They do not breathe. They can't reproduce. So these two things are called non-living things. Human-made things and natural things. These all are called non-living things. Human-made things and natural things. Natural things. So, human-made things and natural things are called non-living things. Only living things only need food. Living things can breathe. Living things can grow. Living things can feel. Living things can reproduce. So, these all are living things. So, first of all, we will discuss about the living things and non-living things. What is the differentiation between living things and non-living things? First of all, first point, living things need food. Living things need food. So, okay, we write down. Living things need food. Living things need food. So, living things need food. Without food, we can't live, no? So, daily we are eating breakfast, lunch, evening snacks, night dinner. So, without food, we can't live. And we are drinking coffee, tea, milk, each and every different items also in the meal, chocolates, ice cream. So, different types of foods we are eating, no? So, all living things need food. Without food, they can't live. We can't live. So, how mainly we are depending plants and animals. We are taking food means that spinach, vegetables, fruits we are getting from plants only. So all food items, mostly 90% of food items we are getting from plants only. And other animals, some non-vegetarians, they are depending on the other animals. So mostly we are getting food from the mainly plants only will give the different types of foods. Some non-vegetarians depend on the another animals like hen or goat, like that fishes they are eating, no? So like that. Mostly we are eating food. Without food we can't live. Especially plants. They can. How can they prepare their food? Plants, air, water, and sunlight. They are using these three important things they can prepare by their own food. So, in the presence of chlorophyll that contains in the leaves only. So, green leaves only will make their own food. So, green plants only they can prepare their own food. So, like that only we are eating so many plants like spinach, vegetables, fruits, like that only. So, mostly we are eating food. And especially that the living things only need food. Non-living things, they don't need food. They can't eat. Why? Because at your home, very small doll is there. You have to feed that food in that doll. The doll eating the food? No. Why? Because that is the non-living thing. Okay. Living things move. Living things move. How can they move? When you are moving, suddenly you are going to you are coming to the school. For example, you are coming to the school on the way. Suddenly you saw one dog. The dog, like that only, statue like that only, they fall down. How can you observe that alive or not? So it is very difficult. When you are observing the breathing of the dog only, you can recognize that this is the alive. So the movement is a very important. The movement of the animals or anything, they can move one place to another means the movement only we can say alive. So all living things can move one place to another. The birds and the insects, they can fly. That is the one movement. The dogs and the cats, they can walk. That is the one movement. And the human beings, we are also moving one place to another place. So these how can we recognize means the movement. The movement is the very important. So that recognize to alive. In the plants also the movement is there. How can we recognize the very important plant are there? What is the touch me not plant? Touch me not. Touch me not plant. Do you know another name of touch me not plant? Say children. Do you know another name of touch me not plant? When you are touching that plant leaves means it will close. In our school surroundings also have last year I shown that some students, 4th class students saw that touch me not plant nicely having our garden have no. Okay, touch me not plant another name mimosa plant. What is that beta? Mimosa plant. So this mimosa plant, when you are touching the plant means it will close that plant leaves. So that one type of movement in the plants. Have you observed that sunflower, that the flower turns about the sun? Have you observed in the fields? Mostly we are observing that sunflower plants. Why? Because every morning the sun rises in the east. The sunflower turns like that only. After afternoon the turns upside. Evening the turns totally east opposite west side. So like that only the sun turning means the sunflower also turns like that only. So that is the one movement in the plants. So the plants also will move. The plants also need food. And next one is growing. Growing means what? Grow. The baby plant will grow into a big tree. So when we are when we are putting small seeds in the pot means after 2 months or 3 months we will get one small plant. After some years we will get big plant. So growing is there. When you are at your home, you are observing very small boy, 2 or 3 months baby. After some months after you are observing the baby will growing. So 1 year, the small baby, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. After 20-25 years they can become adult. So the growth is as well as growing. Why? Because we are the living things. That's why we are growing. So our height also increasing, our weight also increasing. So like that only plants also increasing and it will become a big trees. We are also increasing. When small baby getting into a big adult. So when small chick also will growing after some years, it will become hen. So like that only growing also there. In our daily life we are observing so many things, living things and non-living things. You have to observe slowly what is this, this is the living thing or non-living things, it is taking food or not. So like that you have to observe the differentiation between living and non-living things. So you have to observe the textbook. In our textbook so many pictures clearly given. You have to observe the pictures and you have to read the lesson and you have to totally differentiation you have to observe and you have to understand. Afterwards I will give some homework to you. So afterwards you have to do that homework. What is that means? You have to read the textbook lesson and you have to pick out the hard words. Okay, but you have to take this homework and you have to write the hard words. Homework. What is this homework? Read the lesson. Textbook. Page number 116 to 117 and write the hard words. You have to observe the pictures in the textbook already clearly given, no? Once you have to read the lesson and you have to do the homework. Okay children? Thank you.